Hello YouTube, let me get this adjusted so the light ain't shining on you. Sorry about that. Well, and some neat news. I got the bench completed. You can see the shelving here to the bench. It leaves, more than a walking width room, but you put the vise, and I'm gonna put there's a plate you can buy that you can get a portable bandsaw and put in, and just clamp it in your vise, and it gives you the ability to use the bandsaw upright, vertical, horizontal, however you want to say it. The plate is your working surface. It also holds the saw and holds it into the vise. The problem is when you come through here, the space between the shelf here and the bench kind of sucks. You'd be, pinched up against the thing. So I stepped it in 3 to 4 inches. That little bit gives you that much more room to work. I did pick me up, like I showed in the last video, the belt sander with the 6-inch disc. I got the 8-inch drill press. I noticed something. I didn't do any open boxes on these. Didn't figure I need to. There's so many of them on the YouTubes right now that you don't need to. But what I did notice in a lot of the videos when installing this chuck, if any of you are going to buy one of these, whether it be the 8-inch, the 10-inch, the 12-inch, installing this chuck, they tell you to put this head on the pole here and then install the chuck. What I did, because watching the other videos, is like people are like trying to, with a hammer, ting, 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 hitting this plate and shit. What I did was I just laid it on its side, put it in there, and smacked it with my rubber mallet. And one good smack was on. Then I put the head on the pole. It just seemed to make sense to me to do it that way. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it made sense to me. I'm trying to talk fast because I don't have a lot of time on my phone for videos. It's kind of filling up. It is 4 years old. I'm doing a little knife making in here. Just got it set up. I haven't even cleaned everything up and organized stuff in here yet. Not a hell of a lot of money for a good camera and a laptop to do editing. So what I got is my phone. This is what I got to make my videos with. I have a Patreon account, so if anybody wants to go to that, I can use the money from that to do upgrades. Otherwise, it's going to be a long time before I do any upgrades. It took me forever to get, these power tools and a shed. I've been here since November of last year just to get a shed, and that's $2,400 for a shed, and I'm doing one of the 4-year rent-to-own deals. So it's, I don't make a shit ton of money. I'm not complaining. I make enough money. I pay for the shed, I pay my lot rent, I pay my house payment, and I pay a few other bills. The wife pays the car payment, car insurance, electric, gas. We don't have any sewer, water, or garbage pickup bills because the park takes care of that. It's one of the perks of being in the park. However, I do have lot rent, which is, well, let's put it this way: if you used to go get a 2 to 3 bedroom apartment in a city like Grand Rapids, Michigan, it would cost you about the same. So, and I'm paying for it myself on a part-time job. The part-time job may not sound like much. I only get 4 to 5 hours a night, but I work 7 nights a week. I don't get a day off, but I do have extra time in the day that I use for house cleaning and coming out to my shop here to putter. Make knives is what I'm going to try to be getting into. Coming out and puttering I've lost weight, so that's a plus. That's always a plus. I lost some weight. Eyes are getting bad, but I'm getting old. So yeah, like I said, I got a Patreon account. If anybody deemed fit to sponsor me, I don't know what the levels are. I set it up on my phone, so it limits you to, like I said, I don't have a computer. It limits you to what features you can set. I haven't set anything. It's Lamper Fox over there on Patreon. I'm sure you can find me. I tried to set up a link. Like I said, I don't have a computer, so it's hard to figure out how to link it with using just the service with the phone. That I would use for getting a computer, upgraded camera. I have a camera somewhere. Try to find it in storage. That money would be going for, you know, stuff in here for hobby. I'll be making some videos showing some wine making or hard cider making, and that's pretty popular videos. You just tell me some of the stuff you like to see me try to do. I'll try to do them, I guess. Very new to all this. I'm more used to making some goofy, music videos. I get more views and more watches when I do costuming than I do when I'm doing serious stuff, which go figure. I don't understand. I guess the part where I'm part-time furry is more popular than ugly ass me. So I have started on this. My brother gave me a couple pieces of stainless steel. It's really, really thin. He said that you can make it with the curve, you can make it as a skinning knife, and he could use a skinning knife, but being so thin, I don't even know if I can heat treat this without it warping. I never worked with stainless steel. It's been a long time since machine metals class, but I figured this is scrap, and I can see what I can do with scrap. I'd rather, waste, scrap metal than to go out and buy an expensive piece of metal, work with it, and screw it up. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to take something like this and screw it up because I don't know what I'm doing yet, and I'm not practiced at it. So I'm going to be practicing with this. I'm practicing with scales, shaping them down and stuff. So right now I just got what the Harbor Freight comes with, 80 grit, whatever. I got to get more papers. I got to get some gloves, some respirator masks, different things. Like I said, my pain for this has hit my budget in a way that I don't have a lot of extra money. I do have some extra money, and I slowly build in a small savings account and small checking account. I do buy groceries too, so don't leave me a lot of extra. So when it comes to getting stuff like this, I have to save for quite some time. And when I say quite some time, it's like 2 months. I'm not like it's taken me 2 years to buy, a $50 belt sander. No, it's taken me a month to 2 months to set aside extras and my tips. I do get a few tips on my job, and I use that. I save it up, and I use it for stuff like this. So that's why the Patreon will help. And I don't mean to sound like I'm begging. I'm not trying to beg. It's just that, people appreciate your work. They want to give you a tip for it or what have you. And other people do sponsoring. I figure a little bit of extra money can help me get better, make the videos better, makes it more entertaining for you. You get your money's worth. At least that's my hope. Like I said, I'm not, I didn't go to video school, I didn't do all this stuff. I'm just average Joe that's getting through life. So this is what I do for something to do. And if I go somewhere, go to the movies, go out, do things, go shopping around, do some of the stuff, it costs money. And why go out and spend money when I can stay at home and not spend money? That seems to be the smart thing to do, is not spend money. So I'm going to cut this video off here because it's getting long and my rambling's got to be boring to you. But yeah, I got my old vise I've had for years sitting in the bottom of the thing, kind of rusted up, had to oil it, get it working. step the bench down. It runs the full length of the shed. It's a 12-foot shed, so it's 11.5 foot or 11 something on the inside. It runs all the way to the other end there, all the way along. Steps down right here, like I said, so you have room between the shelves. We have kind of thrown stuff in here. Haven't organized anything. Yes, I have a TV, and I do come out here and watch TV. This is, after all, she share shed, man cave. So this is I like to do my hobby, and this helps me hobby. All right, I'm up to 10 minutes, so it's getting too long. Got a little rock chair. My son puts his moped in here, and then we got this for storage and entrance, and then we got shelves with supplies. I ain't gonna show you all the supplies. You don't need to see them. God, that light is bright, ain't it? 16 bucks. That works great. All right, so here's my little workshop. It's growing. I'm gonna put another bench grinder right in here, and then you got, of course, that grinder can go underneath. Pull it out when I need to use it. It don't have to sit there all the time. And my wife gets this whole bigger area here, up to about here, because this thing is like reversed, man. Up to here, back, and then over. So, well, I showed it in the last video. It's a Matco tool chest, so it's 50.5 by 24.5 by 40.5. So that's how much is going to be taken off the end of the bench. So that gives her 5-foot bench. It's the deeper bench, so she can do potting here and have her potting soil. She can do what she wants, in this area. I try to keep my stuff out of her way. I'm working on that half. She gets this half, and of course we're on the back half of the shed. So there it is. That's my setup for now. When I start making progress and start getting, a little better at what I'm trying to do, then I can make some videos to show you. But it's just, a little start of, some of the other videos I made are just crappy short little videos. So this is getting started. Yes, I am planning on putting solar in and having some things run on solar. Maybe the fan, maybe the light, who knows. Just to back up, power goes out, I can come out to the shop, still have power to do stuff. So there it is, just getting started, and watch for other videos. That helps out a lot. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.